Germany will play today. We'll find out this evening who will play the finals of that competition. And in transfer news, I told you that we are going to measure on transfer news throughout till August when the league starts. Sancho is not going to stay at Chelsea. He's going to go back to Manchester United. Not only that he's going to go back to Manchester United, he will not stay at Manchester United. So you need to find another club because Man U won't keep him. Chelsea didn't agree a personal terms with him, so he's going to look for a new club in the summer. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vote Sports on Vote 104.3 FM. My name is Gordon. I'm here with the A team to talk about the UEFA Nations League and transfer rumor. Good morning, Bowie.
Yeah, good morning, guys. It's beginning to hot up. At least it's open. Let's see who make the best choices and the best decisions. Also, a beautiful time in Nations League.
Yeah, Nations League. Good morning, John.
Good morning to you, sports fans and football lovers. It's the most wonderful time of the season when your clubs are making moves in the market and some clubs are doing silent moves.
Good morning, also.
Some people say we get money. Officially, they are broke. But it is these deals that will let them know that, see, money in their pocket. Welcome to the show, guys.
Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sports. You can go there, drop your comment. Please, when you go there, please subscribe to our channel. It's very, very important to us. Let us grow as a family together on our YouTube channel. Okay, let's first the Nations League semi-final is happening today. Portugal will play Germany. Recently, when this whole competition started, everyone was thinking it's not going to be serious, but suddenly it's now in quotes a big tournament because you get to likes of Spain, Portugal, Germany playing in this competition. To come to think of it, England have not even played in the final of this competition. I don't think they have played since they started it.
England never reached semi-final.
Not even reached semi-final. But in today's game, Portugal versus Germany, what do you think will happen in that game? I'll start with you, John.
Okay, for me, I think it's another exciting encounter. You know, the rivalry between Portugal and Germany has been there for a few decades now. You have Portugal coming into this competition with their best side yet. You know, a lot of revelations so far this season. Talk about the Paris Saint-Germain champions, Vitinha, a couple of other guys there. You look at the creative maestro at Manchester United, who just turned down the third largest salary in the world of football to stay back at Manchester United.
700 per.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
it's
I'm not
fine.
doing that too.
I dare not.
I'm 30 years, 31 years, I'm paying that money. Because of what?
So we have a Portuguese side that are looking more complete than we've seen them. If you look at the attacking line, you have a couple of options up there, and it's going to be exciting to see how what's his name now, Martinez is going to utilize the team going forward in this encounter. On the other side of the pitch, you have the German machines. You talk about the Musiala, you talk about all the Florian Wirtz, you talk about the talent. So let's say it's going to be a symphony of talent tonight, and it's going to be a game between arch rivals, and it's going to be fun to watch for the neutrals as well as for people who are supporting the particular nations in this competition. But the most important thing is not who is going to start, is who is going to come out on top at the end of the fixture.
Okay, but if you look at that fixture, it's going to be an interesting. Ronaldo is still there. I think he's 40 or 41 years old.
Who want to replace him?
He refused to retire.
Rafael.
Who want to replace him? Yeah, where they dance up and down.
Well, I don't think he's going to
World Cup
do it. So it looks like he wants to play. And the truth about football is, if you are fit enough, you can do it. And that guy has shown commitment and really discipline over the years to still be solid and playing top football at this stage. Because you might say, oh, he's not playing in Europe or Spain, but he's playing for his national team and he's playing every single time they call, and he keeps scoring. Yes. You know, so now that he's going to, that he doesn't have enough pace, he has some very fast players on the wings for him, like the Leaos and the rest. Now he's going to play a top 9. I think it's going to be an amazing game. Portugal has come of age right now. You know, even after they won the Euros and the Nations League, they still look like they've been able to churn out new young players who are just coming up in the past 2 or 3 years. That means the future for Portuguese side now is still strong. Because we thought after Ronaldo, when all these young boys that play for
once they go, not
exactly. But now Diaz is now in the defense. Mendes is playing for PSG. Is back now. Then these 2 Portuguese boys in PSG are there now. So I think they have they have a solid structure going forward. But the German side looks like they tilted a bit over the past 4 years. But now with the Musialas and the rest becoming and the Mullahs leaving, you know, so it's still also a resurgent for, because now you look at the German side. You can't call more than 6 world-class names per se.
It didn't they?
You get my point now. Unless you want to say Rudiger,
Grosh.
Papa Grosh have played for
Brighton before, and he's played for Monaco.
So I think that the German side now they are reconfiguring their side again.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a very solid game today because one thing about Germany is they might not have names, but when they come into the team, it's a very solid, well-oiled machine.
Yes.
But if you look at Germany, they have underperformed.
Yes.
No, true. After Lowe left,
brought in Hans Flick. They didn't even do anything for
after
them.
Joachim left, there was a dip in performance.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. There was even Hans Flick not really do well. Then now this man is coming to say, okay, see, I'm coming to get. I know we are good, we are experienced, but I need to eliminate all these experienced old men and bring in young crop of talent. And he's done that over the year. And you see the players he's brought in, young players. You're seeing Rudiger pair with somebody you don't know. You're seeing him bring somebody like Pascal Grob, who is playing for Brighton before to the team. Now he's playing for a big team. You're seeing him bring in players you never heard of. I think most teams now across Europe and across the world are doing the same thing. They just go and call relevantly, let's say, slightly irrelevant players, unknown players, and those people just come in and put in a number because they want to perform. They want to be on the big stages. So for Nagelsmann now, he's trying to organize a team that can compete for every trophy. Every serious, not be anyhow trophy, every serious, not friendly match. But this one now is another trophy, because they don't call it trophy. So he's trying to compete for this one.
They don't call it trophy.
They don't call it trophy. But a friendly game.
You know, it's a friendly game. They turn to
I understand. If PSG fee call their season quadruple, why you not go call this one trophy?
No, but for a Nations League having teams like this in it, I don't think you can just call it a friendly game. Because
it was compacted.
Exactly what UEFA is doing is just to make sure, even when you go for pre-season on your international call-up,
So
you don't just do
serious,
it. You don't do it anyhow. You don't go call the third side of German team to come be playing. No, but now everybody takes it serious. Exactly. So everybody takes it very, very serious now, and it's not looking like a very serious competition.
True.
So people.
The first edition was looking
exactly.
Yes.
You don't qualify. You go to tier 2. You go to tier 3,
and you
so
go
one day
and play qualifier.
You see England play Andorra.
It
doesn't work.
Tier 2 now.
Exactly. Now they're coming back.
Relegation playoff.
So it's like that.
Scotland playing against Greece.
Exactly.
So I feel like they are doing well, and these teams, in short, I don't know how to say it now, but I feel like these both teams have built a young side that could go on and do better.
I feel like the Portuguese, they are midfield and is always going to be interested. Those three guys between her, Neves, and
Bruno Fernandes,
or
you know, or Bernardo Silva.
They will find a way to. That's what I want to.
Then Bernardo Silva
put in that.
I don't know. I still ask myself, waiting that guy to do for that.
No, but I think they just try to easy man because he's going to retire soon if it's not taken, because the younger boys in the Portuguese side now now I cannot be a coach and bench Rafael Leao.
No.
I'll put him on the bench straight up.
It's not going to happen.
I'm putting him on the bench.
He's still one of the best wingers Portugal have.
Yes.
Don't see, he was unfortunate to be in the Milan side who have been off and on.
And he's been the chief of
exactly.
This
season. He has a lot of bad form.
Even last season.
Injury. But that guy on his day,
he's
the best wingers you can have.
He's like Marcus Rashford now. On his day,
no,
he's good.
But
he's more off than on.
I think it's part of his problem. He needs to play for a big team.
AC Milan be big team.
No. Right now.
AC Milan be big team.
Right now, no. I won't agree.
It's like playing for Manchester United and I say they're a big team. No, he needs to play.
The pedigree is there, but right now
he needs to play for somebody like
AC Milan won the league like three seasons ago.
If I listen the top 5 Italian teams now,
this season. This season, who finished in the top 5 this season? They are not there.
They're not there.
They are not in the top 5 this season. But they won the league just quite 3
seasons ago. Napoli, Milan. Was it Milan?
Inter Milan, not in
Inter Milan won before
Napoli. 4 seasons ago now.
They won before Napoli. Then Inter Milan now won. Now is this not Napoli again?
I'm not saying that if you
was their finish in the last 3-4 seasons?
They've been in the top 4.
If you put the guy probably with Arsenal, then Arsenal team, he will perform better than he's playing
for Milan.
For Milan is because Arsenal holds the ball. He doesn't need to do a whole lot of defensive ball.
That guy and another Martinelli, in this guy.
It's better than Martinelli.
His conversion rate. I mean, his ball playing ability is equal to Martinelli's.
Okay, let's
carry ball, run, enter touchline, cross ball.
But it's more skillful. Everybody knows that it's more skillful than Martinelli. But let's talk about Ronaldo. Ronaldo, do you think he should still be leading the attack for Portugal?
Why shouldn't he still be leading the attack for Portugal? Who is going to do a better job? Goncalo Ramos, who is dying on the bench at Paris Saint-Germain.
If they call that guy upset, no problem.
I like,
They will call him because
they will call him
if you take off Ronaldo,
Who's your
from the side to rest. Because that one said they play 90 minutes, not they tire. If you remove him, there's no out and out striker right now
that can come in and do a job. Yes,
that's just the only issue because Portugal has a lot of defenders.
You can
A lot
scout
of
from the league.
midfielders. Exactly, but the coach is not calling anybody yet, so we don't know. Let's see what will happen.
Scouting. National League, they just pick people that they see that they can pick.
Let me pick like you scout from the leagues.
This is not a club.
It's a scouting gap, no doubt. But for the time being, the most important thing is there's nobody up forward who has a better conversion rate, who has a better touch on the ball, who has the pedigree to play in that position than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nobody is putting him on the bench. You are saying if he leaves,
Ramos will play.
who will replace
Ramos will play. That's what you're saying. He plays for PSG. What are you talking about? Just for Champions League.
The fact that
It doesn't matter.
no,
He will play.
the fact that Ramos,
if like that, Ronaldo they play. He's not supposed to come.
Exactly.
How many Saudi
But
players
they
they come?
play.
It doesn't matter. He's playing for Saudi.
I think the other guy from Fatih Wanderers as well, the legend
Yes.
of Neves.
yes,
You're never.
He's still at the
They
team. They call him up
calling him from Saudi.
from Saudi
yes.
too. So if they can call this senior man from Saudi, and they can even call the other guy that still plays for Uefa again, I forgot they used to play shot from outside 18.
I think-
Neves, you're right, it's Neves.
Is
No,
that
not the other guy. There were two of them.
Yes.
Pedro, or what's his name? If they can call these two men from Saudi, they can still call Ronaldo, and he's giving them the numbers.
I think-
Who can deliver? Now would they find?
I think the
Then
problem
if these people that can deliver is not available, who will replace them?
I think the problem for Portugal from day one, that number 9 is always
It's always been a problem for
Just
them.
one or two players there, but other places, other positions in the field, they always have somebody to replace them. But let's see what happens. Let's get a prediction for that game. Germany versus Portugal. Who wins? Who will reach the finals? I'll start with you, John. Who will win today's final? Or you go enter penalty?
Germany.
Germany to win.
Well,
Yeah.
I think I might just go for Portugal.
That's
because
silence. That's silence.
because
Control.
defensive and the midfield. I think I might go for Portugal, but maybe a narrow win.
Okay, no, so
Look at defense. Portugal has more defense. You get. You look at the midfield, it's going to be tight in midfield. So I'll just give it to Portugal.
Okay. The guys have made their own prediction. So let's see what happens in today's final. It's going to be Germany versus Portugal by 8 p.m. sharp. That game starts. Let's see who is going to reach the finals of the UEFA Nations League. Okay, let's move over quickly to the transfer market. Let's start with Chelsea again. Jordan Sancho is leaving Chelsea. They couldn't agree personal terms with Chelsea. I just knew somewhere from my mind. They
You know, we said it last week. Last week.
That he's going to move back to Manchester United because Chelsea couldn't agree a personal deal with him. I think it's almost 250 plus for Manchester United. Chelsea will never pay that money, and they couldn't agree a deal. So he's going to go back to Manchester United. Now the problem is that Manchester United will not keep him. He's going to find a new club. All this scenario for Sancho is by the way, Chelsea is going to pay compensation of £5 million
Yes.
for not agreeing to make that deal permanent.
It's a good deal. I've been shouting
I
it
won't
from.
pay £250,000 for
No,
player
it's
who dey
no,
bench.
no. But look at.
Now even them the trophy now.
Let's look
Conference
at.
League, not being
No,
winner.
so
Game
let's
changer.
look at the numbers. Jadon Sancho is on 300 plus at Manchester
He's on
United.
270.
No, go and look at that stat because I did a short about it yesterday. He is on 300 plus for Manchester United. Chelsea offered him 250 on the table and he said no.
I don't think Chelsea offered.
He said no.
No, now 110 to 140.
I disagree,
Now
man. Go
Chelsea
look at the
offer.
numbers. The pay package is one of the pay package of
The
the
total
top
package.
earners at the club. Yes, is within that bracket. You can't earn above that bracket when Chelsea never show for your head. Do you understand me? And the fact that you are not willing to take a pay cut, either negotiating Manchester United, picking up part of the tab or not, it shows another thing that at the end of the day, bro, you are not even really to take any step back to better your career because there's no sure club for you now. For Manchester United, it's not sure for you. Now you are waiting on your agents to go and find you a club. If no club comes till the end of the summer, you are frozen out. You would play, and you'll be
chopping money.
in limbo.
See, let's look at it this way. He was earning about 250 to 270 plus bonuses.
Let's pull up
And
those
all of
numbers.
those and all the other bonuses at Manchester. Now they said we can pay you 110 or 140. Choose. And Chelsea said the highest I can take, or perhaps Sancho said the highest I can take is 200, or the lowest I can go is 200,000 pounds. Now Chelsea is like 200,000 pounds. It's too much because we are still trying to cut down on player wages. If you're not going to take 140 or 150, then leave them. I know we said this thing last. I think was it last week? Last week we were on the show and you say if you know work, they go shall find one way or one excuse to
You move on.
come out for the list. Make it like say we no try.
We try.
We try. So you now coming to tell a player earning about 250 and above or 300 to come and earn 140.
United.
To come and earn 140. You get? It's more than that's more than 50% pay cut. And normally, even with my lectures, I'm not going to take out. And Sanchez was saying, okay, fine, I can take 200. Then other bonuses that come with it. And when you calculate 200,000 pounds, by the time you add goal bonus, appearance
when they
bonus,
take away all your taxes and the rest, that your 200, it's going to be like 120.
now you add goal bonus and appearance bonus, it goes still carry you come like 250. You get that's plus other because also it was negotiating for.
The thing
and
is,
Chelsea was not having it.
The thing is, Chelsea wanted to have it, like you just said. But personal terms are the issue. These guys, they have families, they have children, they have a lot of things to do with money. But the thing about Sanchez, I'm very sure now he's not going to be in Man U. But he's just 25 years old, right? He's not a terrible player. It shows no, like it or leave it. It shows some little level of brilliance. Now, what that guy, I think he needs to go to a place where there's no much pressure on him. Now, if he wants to stay, if he's going to stay in England, no team can pay him what he's earning.
Thank you.
Manchester United, it's not going to happen. So he needs to decide. I would have preferred stay in Chelsea because they are still relevant.
Thank
in
you.
the Champions League, but I don't know who advises these people. Now, if Chelsea, United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle, these are the main guys that can say, okay, let them close their eye and pay you. I'm not going to take you. That means he has to leave England. So is he going to go back to Borussia Dortmund? Germans don't pay that kind of money. It's not going to happen, no matter who you are. So he's going to leave. So where's he going to go? Arabia?
Definitely no.
25.
The funny thing about the funny thing about this conversation.
For the money already.
No, the funny thing about this conversation is if he's not going to stay at Chelsea and Manchester United don't want him, he's going to have to force Manchester United to pay the balance of his paycheck while he finds a club that can
He
pay
still has
him.
1 year left on his contract.
While he finds a club that can pay him the other half, at least till the contract runs out, then he cannot renegotiate wherever he's going to. So let's say he's looking for £200,000. If he leaves Chelsea, goes to Dortmund are paying £100,000 for 1 year. They will share it for 1 year, after which they pay the full fee. The question now is, for all the things he's bringing to whichever club he's moving to, all the trappings, whether negative or positive, is that paycheck going to be worth it at the end of the day? Let's look at his numbers for Chelsea. He didn't want it.
But even at Chelsea, it's not starting. So he needs to go to where he's going to be
That's the
starting.
problem. It's not starting
Week
at
in,
Chelsea.
week out. So where would that be?
Even when
for
he
him?
was starting, because he came in his first game, he had man of the match performance with 1 assist. Second game, man of the match performance with 1 assist, 1 goal. Third game, nothing. But he had man of the match performance, according to Chelsea fans. Even in the Conference League finals, he had man of the match performance, even coming up from the bench and scoring a goal. So his performance day, when he came newly, Chelsea fans gave him a nickname. Chelsea fans adored him. They sang him praises. At Man U career, Chelsea renovated his career. Now, give him the contract. You say money. Now, Chelsea fans tell you money choke, money choke. That's why I said people you say get money. They don't get nothing. But ordinary 200k pounds, you know.
But look at the thing now. At Chelsea, he couldn't nail down a starting place.
That's the problem.
Even at Manchester, he
that's
could
the
not nail down a
fundamental
starting place.
problem now. That's the fundamental
If he was
problem.
their superstar,
Thank you.
they will offer him more money.
Thank
After
you.
all, they are increasing.
You are a
Mercedes
bit
money.
part player that on your day you show a purple patch. You are a bit part player. Own it. Then you are here fighting for.
Why you don't
I
use
remember
Only-
Chelsea.
this is Woodward's dream because Woodward don't use money spoil Premier League because for
You
you to
use money
sign
for
player,
Sancho.
for you to sign player, and I was
was good.
discussing with somebody.
He played well.
He was
At Dortmund,
Borussia
they
Dortmund
needed him.
well.
They needed him. He was a very good player at that time. I
Thank
thought
you.
that's about. It was 23. He stay young. You see the thing.
He was
He stay young.
22
He stay young. Very young.
25 years
25
old.
years is the middle of your career. So I think he has to get his advisors to tell him the right thing to do because if he pursues all the money now, he might end up going to Saudi Arabia. Because
Thank you.
That's the
right
people that are
now,
coming in now.
exactly, or go back to Germany, like you said, one more year your contract, share the views.
to
After
go back to
that,
Germany on loan.
yes,
Yes.
no, yes,
Go back to Dortmund on loan.
Dortmund will always
If
take
now
him.
me remind you, you go the out club where they go loan go pay 75%.
You might be surprised now. He
But
goes to
that's the
Dortmund
thing now.
and bam, he plays very well. So you'll be shocked.
But
Because
that's the
now
thing
he's
now.
not willing to take
Manchester
pay cuts.
United cannot risk him going on loan because after the end of this coming
Free
season,
transfer.
he's on a free.
So he needs to be
So
sold.
they have to find a way to sell him now
Even
and
in
get him off the books.
Even
Yes.
that 5 million pounds, where they just put money for pocket.
Who money sell him now?
So it's going to be interesting what Sancho will do. For now, the only clubs that are coming for him are from Saudi no club either. I think the best option for him to go on loan, but he's in the final years of his contract.
Yeah, so
Chelsea decided not to activate that. It was a permanent move. It was a loan and with an obligation to buy.
Yes.
If not, Chelsea will play £5 million. Chelsea don't do the calculation and say, oh, more,
And they paid
will
it.
just pay the £5 million. Maybe this guy
it's
is-
even better for Chelsea to renegotiate with him at the end of this contract at a lower term than to offer him now while he
the
still has
problem
1
with
year.
that, but other players are coming in for Chelsea on loan.
Even Sterling,
So
they
he
never
will not play.
offload
They never even
Sterling.
offload Sterling, so it's going to be a huge summer for Chelsea. For Sancho, he's going back to Manchester United. For Manchester United, he will find a new club. Manchester United will want to sell him because it's in his final years of his contract. They want to collect, even if not £5 million.
Even if not 20.
Even if not 10, maybe they just collect something, put for pocket. But we'll see what happens with him come end of this particular summer. He's going to find a club. He's not going to stay as Manchester United, obviously. Okay, let's move away from Manchester United. Okay, let's talk about Manchester United because they have a rumor that came out yesterday or the day before. It's
Last night.
Mateta might move to Manchester United. They are looking for a striker. They are buying Kunya Mbuemo, but that number 9. They don't trust Højlund for that number 9. Mateta is 27 years old, I guess. But you think it's a good? He scored more. I don't know how many goals he scored last season for Crystal Palace. I know he was scoring goals anyhow.
12 goals.
He was scoring goals. But do you think that if he goes to Manchester United, he will do well? Because for me, Manchester United is an average player for me. It's not a world class.
Agree.
They're not telling you. Man United is not telling you to buy all the world class in the market. They want to start building with Premier League proven players. And Mateta for some people has proven, but for me, he has not proven. No, he has not proven nothing.
I would finish. I'll disagree a little.
Now, they want to buy Premier League proven players, and if you're going to bring them, so you don't have an excuse for we want to build again. We want to now start this. We want to lay this foundation like this, and with this experience, bring in other players that could at least bring the club to the standard it used to be before. And I think with the coming in of Cunha, Mbeumo is not. They are still renegotiating with Mbeumo on salaries. So we're not sure if Mbeumo might come into Manchester United this because of the salary is looking for. It's like times 5 of what he's earning currently. Times 5
You
or times
wouldn't blame him.
times
Before
4.
Uncle.
Times
You
4 of what
wouldn't
he's
blame
earning
him,
at
yes.
Brentford. If it was times 2, we understand. But he's looking for times 5, and Man United might not be having it because of what this man is trying to build at Manchester. Now look at Mateta coming in as well. You don't know what he's going to bring to the side because Crystal Palace is a side that plays long ball, hold up play, and try to score. Man United, according to this man, wants to build from the back. I'm not sure he will want to change that format to long balls to the striker, hold up play, then pass around and score. The type they did with Didier Drogba at Chelsea, Peter Cech with Didier Drogba, then find your way from there. The type that Ederson is doing with Mamouche now. Long passes, Mamouche catch it on the run and score your goal. Anyhow you want to see it. I'm not sure Mateta is that kind of player that would fit the style of play at Manchester United because look at the way they play at Crystal Palace. He sits deep, long passes, Eze catch up with the run, Ismail Assar catch up with the run, and we go from there and we score our goals. They're not really building tiki-taka from the back to try and score goals, and that's what Manchester United wants to play like.
For me, the difference is Mateta is not a good fit at Manchester United because it's not an upgrade on what they have.
Is it upgrade
It's
for-
not an upgrade
Højlund.
on Højlund. Yes.
Okay, he upgrade for
He's
Højlund.
not-
Let me finish. Let me
He's
hear.
not an upgrade
How?
on Højlund. And if
How?
I'm not getting I'm coming now. If I'm not getting an upgrade, I hold what I have. Because
Explain
let's
the
not forget-
upgrade now.
How? I'm coming. Man. I'm coming.
He's physical.
For all the hype about Mateta this season, now 14 in score.
Premier League goals.
Yes.
And
Højlund and Zexi.
I'm still
Højlund and
coming.
Zexi.
How many they score?
for Premier
I'm
League.
still
together.
coming. I'm still coming. Now 14 is score. You understand me? Then secondly now, if you are talking about the player at the stage in his career, he's 27.
Yes.
Going on 28 by
That's
the
the
time
peak.
the season starts.
25 to 29 is peak for anybody.
Peak and yes, peak agreed, but decline is near. So the best
He's
you
not
can
going to stay
hold,
forever now.
the best you can have him for is 2 seasons or
3
3 seasons,
Yes.
and
It's
you
enough.
move him on.
Yeah.
For me, I wouldn't be looking at that. I'll be looking at getting a long-term player.
You
in.
get that like 23 years.
Højlund is
25,
Højlund is 22.
24,
Højlund is
I don't agree.
25, 24,
No.
Højlund is 22.
and bring him in. But
Højlund is still
that's
there.
my argument. On his play style now is 2% upgrade on Højlund.
No.
He's not.
No.
Højlund is even
See
better.
the point I'm making here. If you're a player to score 14 goals for Crystal Palace with Eze as assist, with their right back,
Ismail Assar.
Ismail Assar as the wing, as the
Mitchell
wingers
as
playing
a
for him,
fullback.
to score 14 goals and win a cup in England,
FA Cup.
he is a fit for Manchester United. I'll tell you why. Now, if United get all these players they're getting, if you're getting service from Bruno Fernandes, from Casemiro, from everybody you're calling, from the wingers, they are he can score more than that.
This is
This
the
guy
same
is
service
fast.
that Hoyland is crying
I'm
he's
coming.
not getting.
Exactly. This guy is fast. I've watched him play. He's very fast.
And he has the energy to
He can hold on the ball. He can hold on the ball.
physical.
He can head. He can shoot. He can score. What do you need? Like you said, proven player. He has stayed 3 seasons. He has done well from 6 goals to 9 goals to now 14 goals for Crystal Palace. I feel if United don't have any other choice anywhere, and they want to get a striker who has played in the Premier League, right now there's no other person you can buy. Let's look at it. How many other strikers scored up to 12, 13 goals in the Premier League this season? Top 9. Haaland, Suarez, Salah is the striker. Isaac. You cannot buy those ones. It's not going to happen. So the next available
score goal plenty now.
who are the 14 goals? Where they live?
This guy for Brentford.
Striker.
Wisha.
I mean, the striker is not a striker.
Wisha is a striker.
Brentford don't have strikers. Wisha is the winger.
Which is a winger?
Brentford don't get strikers. Oh,
Wisha is a striker.
when they play football
Wisha is
now,
the winger,
they are playing
yes.
everybody can score. The out-and-out strikers for England now is just City and Newcastle that has 2 very number 9. Everybody's playing from wing. So if they can get him,
Even Isaac said they play from flank.
if they can get him, I won't be saying, oh, United did rubbish. No, because getting a 14-goal striker in the Premier League is not a bad sign.
If he scores 14, if
he can score more,
14 for
like,
Man U,
because yes,
huge upgrade.
don't forget, football is hope.
It's
You can
hope.
get a player who scored 40 goals to your league, and he comes
come and score 2.
and score 2 and get him
It's
job.
hope,
That's it.
I agree, but this is only his second season scoring double digits.
Oh, that is why he's marketing himself well now.
Only his second season. He's not proving.
He's on the upward
It's
trend.
a lie.
Because-
This
because-
is what he
no, no,
said
no.
about Hoyland coming into Manchester.
No,
United.
Hoyland impressed us for first season.
Amaket.
Yes,
Hoyland
yes,
scored
yes.
about 10 Premier League goals.
And they went down.
And Europa League, Champions League, he scored about 6 goals in the Champions
Oh
League.
wow.
Yes, that season. This season,
I disagree.
five Premier League goals and 6 Europa League goals.
I disagree.
You get Hoyland just like this. Yeah.
I think
Hoyland
that-
just like this.
And that is
But
what me
Mateta don't do like
that
this.
is what me I'm foreseeing.
Mateta don't do like this since.
Is a lie.
You get.
I
But
think-
let me say
from-
like this.
some
One
players-
No
goal.
go notice.
To 5,
Mhm.
to 2,
Mhm.
to 16, and 14.
you have to understand some players speak differently.
Hey, is this differently now?
Some
That
players
is
say-
this
Do you know-
differently is
let me give you an example.
consequential.
Do you know that DJ Drogba at Chelsea scored 20 plus goals twice in his whole Chelsea career?
In
20 plus.
the
Premier League
everything.
goals.
Eh?
Premier
Only
League
2
goals.
times.
Only
Only 2
twice
times.
in his whole
22.
Because if he scores in a crucial, while Drogba was popular, he scores in almost all
Yes,
the finals.
big
Important
games,
games.
big games.
But if you look
Player
at
for
it-
the
if
important
you look at it
games.
in the Premier League seasons, just twice he crossed that 20 mark goals.
He play
It's
against
not-
Man U, he
it's
score.
not-
He play against Liverpool, he score. He play against Chelsea, he score. The rest of the other team,
It's not really
he has to
easy.
walk out through.
If you can get a striker that can score you 15 Premier League goals every season, you don't chop.
Let me
This is
sorry,
not
let me
every
do something for you. This Mateta stats now. He came in 2020, he scored 1 goal.
And in January,
1 goal, he played 7 games.
Yes.
2022, 22 games, 5 goals. 2022, 2023, 29 games, 2 goals. So you see now what? Last season, 2023, 2024, 16 goals, 5 assists. Last season that just ended now, 37 games, 14 goals. So he scored a total of 17 goals because he scored 3 goals in the EFA Cup last
Yes.
season. So what do you need from a striker again? If Arsenal gets striker who score 14 goals, they will not win the league. 14 goals, they win the league. So I think, as I'm saying, yes, we might say it's not a big name for United.
no, it's
But
not
they
the
are
name
big.
we're talking about, it's the style
But
of play.
if he can hold up the ball for Wissa and Tuna, Mbeumo and Tuna to run him, he has the capacity to do it.
Yes.
Let him get it. But if he cannot get somebody that is big, that guy is a fit for Manchester United, he can play very
And
well.
number 2, if you look at how many top strikers are around this,
They're not free, not available.
They are even the ones that
This guy is available now.
Who?
Jonathan.
Yeah,
Jonathan David is available.
Free.
Free transfer.
Free transfer.
Nobody is talking about him. That's the question.
Premier League, is it Premier League?
Napoli is on his radar.
But England, nobody wanted that guy. But he has scored a lot of goals.
Yes.
Last season, he has been
This
very
season, he has been
consistent.
consistent.
Why is nobody wanting him? We don't know why. Well, is his agent? Is his marketing team? What is going on with him now? It's not a free.
They are making
agent.
silent
Yes.
moves.
Nobody's even rushing him.
Even his club is never giving him new
No,
contract.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Okay, let's see what happens with Manchester United. There's a rumor that they're supposed to sign a goalkeeper for Napoli, but I think he's going to sign a contract. Merit. He's going to sign.
Merit now.
Merit is going to sign a new contract with Napoli.
You know
But,
me, you can
maybe-
still sign
maybe,
contract, but they still sign you.
I know that Manchester United is looking for a goalkeeper because they dropped Onana in the final day of the season. Their second keeper na basket. So they need a goalkeeper.
Anytime that
And they
anytime that guy
let
play.
Kelleher move.
So I don't even know what they are.
Kelleher, yes.
I don't think Liverpool.
18 mil.
I don't think Liverpool has sold him to
Liverpool would not have
Manchester
sold him to.
I'm not sure.
I disagree. You have to make the offer
See, the
first.
problem I have is when they let Cover leave for free, and now that guy won't leave with Leverkusen.
Yeah.
He was young.
Leave young. You
Believe the capacity of players.
Thank you.
now the Anderson was he young when you let him go? You let him
And
at
that's
the game
another
go.
good
At the
goalkeeper
same
that had a
time,
fantastic season
Newcastle.
last
No,
season.
the Anderson for Crystal
Crystal
Palace.
Palace.
He won the trophy.
And he won a
Yes.
trophy. So, and he has been at Crystal Palace for like the past 3 years. He went on loan, came
Yeah.
back, went on loan again, came back, and now he's there permanently.
What-
Now, these are the players you let go
What do you
under
want them
the
to
Hag
do?
and so.
Then the gear was Manchester
You know me.
Wait
Was
now.
good.
Mhm.
It was
top.
good. So they want to play first team football. They have to leave. Understandable.
See,
They brought in Onana thinking that Onana would perform.
Now,
He
now,
didn't
now,
perform
no,
before
no be
this
so.
season.
Onana
See,
performed,
look
he
at
didn't
it now. When Murillo was there, they had a De Gea and a Romero.
Yes.
One was keeping.
Mhm.
Even during Ferguson, they have another goalkeeper. They have two goalkeepers. Kuskak and Kushak. If they bench, if they got FA Cup,
He must
Carabao
play,
Cup,
he
he
must
must play
play.
that one.
What is
Yes.
the problem?
Now, under Onana now, you don't even feel FA Cup
Give the other guy a
Onana.
chance to
I
play.
think
Yes.
it's the coach's capacity.
is the
There are
coach.
big
You-
name coaches that can put 3 world-class
Goalkeepers on
Yes.
the bench.
Yes,
And
and they will sit. And they will
Because
sit
even
there.
even the time of what's it called now, Ugochukwu of
yes,
Tottenham.
yes.
Ugochukwu Lawrence of Tottenham. Better goalkeeper that was better than him was on the bench. Cup matches, that one we
He will
play.
play.
And he will keep clean sheets. Why in the league? Lawrence, his name is Hugo Lawrence, but I don't know why I call him
Ugochukwu Lawrence.
Ugochukwu Lawrence. Now he plays. So it's the quality of you just have this player on the bench. Give him time. But they have not even given time at all.
The truth is that it's always hard. I can remember when Courtois came into Chelsea and Mourinho started him and Czech went to the bench. Czech just told them that this is only the season I'm going to stay on the
Stay
bench.
on the
I'm
bench,
going
yes.
to
And
move.
he moved, yes.
Young players, young goalkeepers, you will not blame Manchester United if you have a number one goalkeeper. For example, as to have Raya. Any player that is coming there has to sit on the bench.
Must.
Whoever has to decide, coach has to decide who plays. If after one season you don't want to stay, you can go. So Henderson leaving to Crystal Palace, he had an opportunity to play first team. You go and take it. You're a goalkeeper because he's rare.
No, it's very rare to have to have big moves. Yes.
So goalkeeper will not, a young goalkeeper will not want to stay 22, 23. Stay on the bench.
You
Play
can be there to 40,
Yes.
play.
You don't even know.
If you're playing on the bench and they're not giving you game time at all, that's what happens.
You
No,
will
like I
not
like what
improve.
Ancelotti
FA
does.
Cup.
You not improve.
Courtois and Lunin.
Yes.
Ancelotti does in case I'm saying it's also you're right, but it's also the capacity of the coach. To
Coach,
tell you,
yes.
I can manage 2 of you. You number one goalkeeper.
Play
manage
only
La
La Liga.
Don't disturb me. Attack us
Even when West
Then
Ham won
every
ordinary West Ham.
This is
Ordinary
Fabianski.
Fabianski
Was
and
always
Aruela. FA Cup.
Yeah,
Fabianski.
it can happen.
Aruela. Premier League.
Straight
But
up.
truthfully, if you think you are a good goalkeeper, you want to play consistently.
Definitely.
You don't want to play. How many times do you play
I
cup
agree.
competition? Once every
No,
week.
even Neto, that came to Arsenal on
Now
loan.
you 3 games.
You don't play
play.
nothing now. No, it's a
It
dicey
happens.
thing.
That one na coach's
look at it
decision.
now.
Yes.
Coach's
Now coach,
decision,
now
yes.
he cuts down
I
because
agree.
Neto can be playing all the FA Cup games.
Because
Yet
that
he still
that
chose
guy
to
they
play-
signed from US was
Okay,
better than Neto.
FA Cup. Arsenal play FA Cup. They knock them out for the first round or second
And
round.
that is it.
That is it.
It's
for
over
the-
for this. For
Carabao
this
Cup.
Carabao Cup, they knock
Yes.
you out for November. What will you do again? Right, have to play throughout the whole season and Champions League.
Yeah.
Against
So
some
that's
games,
the
they just
problem.
give him time now. Against some games,
But
they
my
give him-
question is,
It happens when you are playing probably you are playing a conference league or Europa League. You can give a second keeper to be playing that.
Yeah.
But if it's Champions League and Premier League, your first keeper will play both
Must.
days. And what happens to the second keeper? You leave.
but my question is now, you're signing Merit, for example. Are you selling Onana?
Onana is
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
maybe Onana is going. Buendia, Obugundia is going.
That's the second. They're going to get 2 goalkeepers
You have to get
Definitely.
goalkeeper, definitely.
in a season to sign 2 goalkeepers.
He-
Maybe-
he's
maybe
not
one and
even
you promote
possible.
one.
Only one.
Onana
Yes.
might leave. That second guy will still be
We stay
there.
on the bench. There's
As
still
the
some
second
meeting, no.
goalkeeper. So
Okay, talking about
There's
The
still
meeting
Tom.
exit.
talking about goalkeepers, Ramsdale might leave Southampton and
Before.
go to West Ham.
It doesn't have
West
sense.
Ham is
Mate, see. You know the people they preach say West Ham gonna relegate next season. I beg, Arsenal come and take your project. Arsenal, keep him.
But I don't know why you
Talking about
guys
all your
feel that.
goalkeepers now.
Who?
Hello.
Ramsdale.
Ramsey better pass Fabianski.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Better pass Areola.
Yes.
Yes.
Why I talk like this now?
What are you
Yes.
saying?
Why you
The
people like
issue is
this?
that's why don't forget when Ramsey was leaving Arsenal, that was
Thank
one of my
you.
greatest anger with Arteta.
Yes.
Arteta. because this guy almost was within the team that almost won the league twice. Because if he was not good enough, how did he get you to second?
Thank you.
He made some very good. I don't know. Because every coaches have their own understanding of what they
Yes.
kind of goalkeeper they want. Ramsey obviously was not good with his legs and passes like Ryan. I thought that wants a goalkeeper who's a midfielder. Ramsey is a very good shot stopper.
Yes.
I don't think he'll stay in the Division 1. You might not like it for West Ham because it's your team, but if the coaches say I want Ramsey, I will pick Ramsey any day before Ariola.
over Ariola.
See your
and Fabianski.
prophecy. Your
Both of
prophecy
them
is coming.
out.
Your prophecy is coming to pass. West Ham
Both of them
relegation.
out.
No. I don't think West Ham will go for relegation.
If Ramsey go West
And by
Ham,
the way, how did they even pass up on Keller? Because Keller, let's talk about Keller a little bit. Keller was fantastic
Remember,
last season.
Fabianski is 40 years.
He's going now.
he don't mean he's still good.
No, come on, no, sir, don't do that.
Fabianski go dey there till he 50. He good.
Don't do that.
If you good, you play.
You stay.
Even when Adrian was playing, Adrian was playing
Emiliano
wonderfully.
Martinez is still on the market as well.
He's free agent now.
He's a free
He was training with Arsenal yesterday. So I think if he's coming back, but I don't think he'll come
he's
back.
going to start it to chop
He
money.
just go. He has won everything. You have won the World Cup. You have won
Only
a
club football, he
trophy.
didn't
Club
want anything
football
club
now.
football.
Oh, Aston Villa.
But he should have just stayed at Aston Villa now. Why is he going? Why is he terminating his contract? They qualify for the Champions
He's
League.
there something years ago. Either he's playing
sure.
for a top team,
Yeah.
or
Aston Villa no be top team again.
either
They
he's
might not win
playing
the
for
league in
a
England
team.
now.
He won't win the
Wait,
league.
try and win the sorry, they're
Eh?
going to they are going to Europa League this
Try and
season.
win what?
They are going to Europa League this
They
season.
can win it.
Just stay there and win them.
Emirates there. They can win
Emirates,
Europa League.
Europa League and trophy. Just go there and win it. Win the Europa League and retire from there.
Something is up. We will find out as we go.
We'll find out if he's going to do for Arsenal. Lewis Kelly will sign a new contract with Arsenal.
Sharp,
Obviously,
sharp,
he's
straight
going
up.
to sign a new contract. He's going to stay at Arsenal because rumors that Real Madrid wants him, but we all know that he's just going to sign a new contract with
There's a
Arsenal.
bump in that contract
He
negotiation.
will
No.
still sign a contract
No,
with
it's
Arsenal.
politics.
Where you
It's
want
not wise,
guys
no.
to-
Once you already don't
It's
question that
it's
contract,
not
you go
wise.
question
He's
your
too young
contract.
to leave
No,
now.
it's
You should give himself 1 or 2 seasons.
Yes.
Who be the left back
See the point.
with the Real Madrid now?
See the point. Eh?
Left back.
They're
for
trying
Real
to buy this
Madrid.
guy from Benfica.
The price won't get from Benfica.
Yeah,
But
The Man U Academy.
even that from time.
Mm.
When anytime I watch this Garcia guy,
Mm.
I like him more than Mendy. That left back.
Ferran Garcia.
Yes, I love that guy. But because he's still young, they will not trust him to be the first team starter.
Yes,
Now,
yes.
if this guy comes in, he's still the same young people.
Lewis Kelly.
Eh?
No, but I thought he Madrid to get Lewis Kelly. What I'm even worried for Arsenal is this. If you don't win anything this season, I can promise you Saliba is going to Madrid next season.
Straight up.
There's nothing you can say about it.
Ah,
He's going to go. And even if he doesn't go, 2 seasons from now, Saliba will go to Madrid. There's no two
either
ways.
next summer or this summer.
Exactly. So you got
One of these summers.
Saliba
is
with Hussein. Rudiger will be going out gradually. I don't know if that will come back again. So,
So
I think Lewis Kelly should sign. If he wants to repay Arsenal, play very well this season.
Yes.
If Madrid comes again, let Arsenal get a lot of money from you. And they'll
Yes,
thank you
and
because
you move on.
you came for
Straight
free from
up,
the
yes.
academy and they could sell you for 60, 70 million. And because the guy is growing to become one of the best. If Arsenal is wise, there is no comparison for left-footed starter this next season. He's the man for the moment, and you leave him like that.
Okay, breaking news now. Tijani of AC Milan have agreed
Before.
to move to
He's not wise.
to
Doings!
Manchester
Doings!
City. And the news just dropped
Doings!
10 minutes ago. That package is going to be 70 million euros.
Thank
so
you.
he's going to move from AC Milan to Manchester City.
See why I
Man City
said
are paying money.
I
They are
said
spending money.
Doings!
City will be back. Arsenal may not smell league.
Arsenal.
I'm telling you the
Ah!
truth. No, the truth is this. Liverpool is strengthening to hold on to it.
Liverpool win league today. They
City
announced
will
three
Really?
guys.
Sign 3.
City will sign at least 5 players. You will see 5 because they still have a strong defense.
Yes.
5 new players that will change the mentality, and City
They
will be
very
back.
signed 3 in
Thank
January.
you. City will be back to start fighting Liverpool for that league. Arsenal is still dilly-dallying on whether they should sign player or not sign player or
They
whatever.
are still carrying around. Now, in one position in City now, they have like 3 players in one position.
Everywhere, and the coach can keep
In
everybody
Liverpool,
happy.
in Liverpool, they have like 8 players in the midfield
And
already.
you remember, I think Slot went to France to talk to Leon Sheke. Both of them.
Ryan Sheke, yes.
They are looking to.
Imagine.
Now, they are looking to compete with Man City
Man City.
for.
If it didn't work, it didn't work, they probably will go for him. Now that Tijani is here, so Man
For
City,
City.
maybe they will just put
Calm down, one of them.
Calm down with, for Cheke because they can't buy both of them. At
We
the
can
club.
buy both of them.
I know you like both
Money
of them,
day.
but they will not buy.
Money day.
Tijani is better.
Space day.
Okay, let's see. Man City has just agreed a deal for him. He's going to move from AC Milan for 70 million euros to Manchester City. Pep said that he's going to be back next
Fantastic
season.
signing.
Then he's going to buy.
He said
Remember, he
that.
bought Nico from Porto.
Yeah, yes.
Now he's buying. He bought somebody that can play in that midfield. Now Rodri is back.
Oh.
Then he bought another.
In chop, now
attacking
they're like
midfielder.
9 midfielders.
Wow.
So
9.
plus Mamouche from Haaland, everybody is going to be back. For City, is going to be a team you need to watch out for next year because they are angry. and everybody is buying so that everybody wants to play, use their player and do warm up with club work
Club
and
World Cup,
see,
straight up.
see what if you have a new star,
Chelsea already have
them.
like 9 players they are
Testing
scouting.
them. Okay, another news coming. Jude Bellingham's younger brother have agreed to play. Agreed a contract with Borussia Dortmund. He's following the footstep of his elder brother. 5 years contract. On that deal. So they are going to talk with Sunderland. Sunderland was just promoted to the
But
Premier
if you
League.
ask me, I was me just play one season for Premier League first.
Remember, Jude Bellingham
He
did
should go.
not
Yes.
touch Premier League at all.
Never.
Yes,
From
I'm sorry,
Championship to Borussia
straight
Dortmund.
up.
I was making
And then
it
retired his shirt.
No,
Yes,
see the
straight
point.
up.
See the point the guy is doing. Don't forget that thing that happened now is Bellingham's work. His elder brother.
And the boy is good.
I watched him. I've watched
He's
him.
good, yes.
No, the problem is if you watch that guy, you think Jude Bellingham plays.
Yes.
But they look alike,
Box
and
to
he
box.
plays exactly like
box
his
to,
brother.
and he's a box. He plays
Exactly.
differently because Jibelia can stay.
Thank
But
you.
this guy is playing box to box, and
And
he was
Germany is a good place to go.
Yes.
And Borussia Dortmund is on the map, Champions League.
Yes.
They're always in the top 4 in the German Bundesliga.
Oh!
So he will always play well. And from there, don't be surprised, he will go and join his brother.
It's a
Or
massive,
Real Madrid.
He will
massive
go to a very
upgrade.
top
Massive
Man
upgrade.
U.
So imagine
Or
Sunderland
West
sending player
Mhm.
to
Dortmund.
Dortmund. And the guy will play very well. I watched him. He's very, 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 very. So I think it's a good one for that family now. I'm happy for the parents.
Okay, let's see what happens if he's going to perform like his elder brother. Jude went there and performed excellently. He commanded almost £100 million deal to Real Madrid. The boy is following his brother's footsteps. And truthfully, Borussia Dortmund are a club that can develop you.
Fast,
Even if you are on loan, they will play as if they bought you for
You will
10
play
years.
everything.
You
Not be
play
safe.
everything.
Yeah.
So once you are a good, they'll just play you. I like Borussia Dortmund. A whole lot of stars has actually played there and performed. Let's move away from the Premier League a little bit. Luka Modric might go to AC Milan. Might. That's the news.
it's a probability. It's not
probably,
confirmed yet.
Yes, he's going. He might move to.
Yeah,
He's 39 years old.
they're not serious to do anything.
He said he wants to still play. And good news though, I think they brought in a new coach.
Yes.
Good news, they brought in a new
It
coach.
looks like AC Milan and Inter Milan are going to lose their coaches. It's going
Yeah.
Yes.
Zaghi wants to go to.
Zaghi is going to Saudi.
Al Hilal,
Now
Al
again,
Hilal.
Atlanta has lost their coach.
But
Yes.
let's say
Atlanta
let's
lost their coach to Roma.
let's look
so
at
we've not confirmed
It's
Zaghi.
Allegri.
Let's not sweep.
Allegri is coming to AC Milan.
Yes.
AC
This
Milan,
is
then
26
then-
million a year, my brother. If not you,
For who?
for Inzaghi, Al Hilal,
Here you go
26 million pounds.
You have won what I want to do for you.
Yes.
you don't win. You don't win league. You don't win everything. You don't play 2 Champions League final.
In 3 seasons.
In 3 seasons.
You have tried.
And they are pitting Disabri or Fabregas to take over.
Then
his
this man, I think
position at
Sarri
center.
I'll be very happy.
Is
for
it- is-
Fabregas.
is it- look at the Italian teams now shuffling. Since we've left England, let's talk about Italy. Their coaches are beginning to shuffle around. You get because Sarri is back at the Lazio.
Gasperini to
Atlanta
Roma.
is looking for a new coach now, which means Ademola Lookman stays.
Yes.
Since Gasperini is leaving, because I think that beef between them, that penalty miss, has caused problems.
Yes.
So I think as Gasperini is leaving, Ademola Lookman stays back. So it means Gasperini will go and look for how he will get, and he's another man for Europa League as well.
And don't
And
forget,
Roma is
he
playing
might take
in
some players from
Continental.
Atlanta. Follow
Yes.
him.
Definitely, he's
Yes.
taking some players from Atlanta. He's taking the striker, Ritegi,
Yeah,
alongside with him. And since I think they have a player as well in Atlanta. They have a striker in Atlanta. The one they brought from Girona.
forgotten his name.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
yes.
he's coming with them. So if they can have these players, then he's good to go. So Atlanta, this guy at Roma, Sarri back at Lazio. This guy is going to look a
not
little
many who will
different.
go to Inter and
It's not
AC
even
Milan.
who go to Inter.
Allegri.
Allegri is going to AC Milan.
So
I like
many
it
Inter.
Milan.
No, he's
They
going
are
to
talking
Inter.
to
I would prefer
They are-
Fabregas.
They are talking to
No,
Fabregas
they-
It'll be a
now.
very good one for
They're
him.
talking to
But
Fabregas.
Fabregas
There's
owns a
contact.
stake in Como.
It's not about owning a stake.
To live so what?
So
Go and make more money in Inter and play buy more players for Como.
Make I tell you.
wait now.
Make I tell you.
If I own a stake at Vote FM and Selen calls me to come and
I'll say I'm not
he
going.
said I'm not going because I own a
To
stake.
to Sky Sports. Sky Sports England.
Beckham will own stake for MLS and Championship with the club. He's still a find other place and go put money.
Yeah, definitely.
Even this guy, Gary Neville, the Salford
The thing is,
FC.
make more money at Inter Milan. And then you can invest in your Como and buy better players. You kept them in the league and make sure they don't go for relegation. But I think to be a good one to see Fabregas, it might change the way Inter Milan play. But I don't understand how AC Milan are getting a new coach. We are still looking for very old players. You can't go. You want to reinvent your side, and you're getting a
No.
It doesn't work.
You're getting a new coach who knows how to handle those old men.
I
But
disagree.
you see what I'm
man.
saying? Old men show the Champions League final. Suppose an old man, nice one.
Yes,
Because
yes.
they're not fit run.
Thank
Everybody
you.
don't tire. Wait. PSG carry the run left and right. They were weak.
If
it's
you
not-
go back and
see,
look at
see,
it, I think it
see,
was
the
Allegri
problem
that
is-
was at Juve when they had that same
Issue.
coming to reality too. That they need to freshen up the side.
Now, if you look at the way AC Milan will play, they have plenty of young players
Mm.
with little experience. You remember they sold Tonali one time like that to Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Now, Tijani is
He's
going
going.
to Man City. Who they midfield?
That's what I'm saying. So
Now, there's
there's
literally no experience in that midfield.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
So you bring in Luka Modric to help the younger ones.
Okay.
You get. I'm not saying buy all the old men
Cannot start on
in the
match
market,
itself.
It's not a
but
good
at
look,
least
man.
bring him
It's not
in
a
to
good
help
look.
improve the younger ones.
Okay.
I like to mix it. What's it called? Experience and youth. So you get them to get working together. You get the best out of it.
It's going to be a 1-year contract if Modric moves to AC Milan. I probably gain about 3.5 million a year per season in that AC Milan. But let's see if he's going to decide. But he's going to go after the Club World Cup
Yes,
because
he has to play.
Yeah, he has to
That's
play
for
World Cup. After that, he cannot decide where he will go. He's going to retire from Real Madrid after winning so many clubs. Part of them, he won 6 Champions League trophies at Real Madrid. Good player, fantastic
Toto
player.
Bola.
Okay, let's move over to our YouTube channel and read some of the comments before we take phone calls. I'll take a few calls. Chisco saying, good morning, guys in the studio. Well done, Chisco. And like Letis will be saying, John, I beg, no, they try compare Højlund and Mateta. Mateta is far better than Højlund, I beg. Mateta is stronger to muzzle defenders, tall enough for headings, and have a better speed.
Yeah.
If you go to the start, you go fit cross the ball.
But Jada Soto
Thank
is
you.
saying City might do an invisible next season. Look at how they are moving in the market. Arsenal, the watch. He's also saying everybody's making move in the market except Arsenal.
Mm.
You can remove Arsenal winger from Arsenal, but you can't remove Arsenal from winger. Some things never change. It means that Arsenal winger was stingy. You don't free buy players. I thought about them the same thing. Invest in players. No, you not invest in
That
players.
not learning from Pep Guardiola.
Thank you.
You sign player. You want to win trophies. You sign
spend money.
best players.
He didn't learn from his. He didn't learn from his.
You are
master. I don't
just
know what
buying
he
midfielder every year.
How many master in one
What
game?
do they use
You get only
midfield
one
to
master.
use?
That's what I don't know. He learned. I don't know. He didn't learn that part.
As a Wenger.
No, he didn't learn that part from buying players because Pep doesn't send you. It's 90 million. Give me 90
He
million.
master now as a
How
Wenger
many-
because he played now as a Wenger.
How many players has Pep promoted from his City side? How many? You don't reach 3.
Oscar Bob.
How many you play?
Nico Williams.
Nico Williams.
Nico
Let's
Williams.
take phone calls. The number to call is
Makati. According to John.
0485853. Let's take phone
People
calls.
goes to go bench.
Yeah, hello, good morning. Good morning. Name and location, please. Good morning. Good morning,
morning.
please. Bishop, 1 minute, please. Okay.
Have this out this month and next month.
Yes.
Shop.
Yes.
Not like it's ending tomorrow. Yeah? We should calm down about the transfer market. Secondly, I'm also happy for Bruno. He stays. Very happy. Especially Bishop is happy that Bruno stays. You know, Man U family love this guy to an extent that they are willing to go by his decision. If he said, no, I'm leaving, they will support him to leave. If I'm staying, they will be happy and jubilation that Bruno is staying. I'm very happy. I will be happy if he want to remove. Let's Saudi Arabia. You still have the quality to play in Europe.
Yes.
England is in here. Let's Saudi Arabia. It is Madrid, Barcelona.
Thank you.
AC Milan. Inter Milan.
Understand? Not like Saudi Arabia. UJT. And Sancho. Is why I dropped the call. You see, man is appointing this thing to your players to make them play well and give all for them. But I don't know what is wrong with them. Look at Sancho.
I can hear you. Please reduce the volume of the radio set. I can hear you.
Now, Chelsea cannot even pay you that amount for you to play for them. But you have now you pay you such amount, you can't perform. You can't give your all. Rashford, all of them because of their weight. What else have now you done to the players? You get their way they are working. You put more effort. The reward for more work is hard work. It's more work. Understand? So now you have given everything to the player. Not like if you just buy in terms of money. Look at that. After if you remember, take you back, John. If you know what Maresca said about Sancho, I
Yes.
don't know that I will not sign him. Pay him that 300 now.
No, you pay him 200, sef.
But I'm surprised. Understand? I don't know what Aston Villa is laying on Rashford piece. So after read the piece, laying on Anthony, read the piece.
Now money
You
issue
can't
now.
come. Understand? They should negotiate and play for them.
Okay.
There's no place they will get enough money and offer them.
All right.
That should have been the motivation.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay.
Man U is in a precarious
It's the
situation.
money they offer is
The
this
thing is,
money.
Aston Villa no
Nobody
even want.
want come out Man U.
Aston Villa no even want Man U.
I like
Rashford
what Chelsea,
permanently.
Chelsea will buy pay 8 years, give you 8 years contract, give you small wages. If you perform, they increase it. They are negotiating for Caicedo now.
Thank you. It's a better structure than what we have at Man U.
Hello, good morning. Please, when you call, please turn down the volume of your radio set so we can hear you when you call us in the studio. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Name and location, please. Okay.
Yeah, talking about Sancho, you know, when they had told him he said he was going around the whole place talking. And now you can see it clearly. He just came to Mayu. You know, Mayu is a Saudi version of Europe where everybody comes to earn his money. It's a rich club.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, hello.
Now, okay. Mbeumo is talking about 5 times.
Yes, £250,000.
And Mbeumo is, and you can see his start with his club now. When you get to Man United, you begin to play all my rubbish. You know, because when you get to Old Trafford is a different world altogether. Is there anybody if you're a superstar, you can come to Old Trafford and begin to mess around because the influence, you know, the aura. Mbeumo, part-time is former pay. That's another Saudi. Money is another Saudi.
All right.
You want to earn his money.
All right, thank you. Even Casemiro went there to
Why be like
A lot of salaries.
Do you know that Man U does the bullets because they would have given by contract 25% pay rise to Casemiro had they qualified for the Champions League.
Okay, let's take more.
It does the bullets.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay, what's your contribution?
My own is about Ateta. I want to face me again this season. I don't know what to do with that man. If he goes second this season, they should play him out before the contract. I don't know why they reduced his contract without even testing him. And this thing is doing now is learn from the person who coached you. If you are assistant to who is a top Guardiola. That's about when they did a lot of business and yes, he tried, but this time now, what is wrong with Ateta is you see a proven striker who is cheaper than a striker that is not yet proven. He sounds, let me just call him a child, and you want to pay for the child to protect proven striker who has proven himself more than 4 years, and he's been standing around. If somebody picks the current now and picks just for another club, picks just for now, he will call for himself.
Yeah.
And I wonder what he'll be doing with them.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's see what Ateta is going to decide. He needs to buy players. Everybody is buying. Everybody, look at Man City just spent 17 million after buying Nico about 16 million in January. Midfielder, but I'm
buy your currents and no
buy Echeverry.
But let's see
The
what
rest of
happens.
them.
Let's see what happens in this transfer market. The transfer market is officially open, so players are going to be moving, especially for Sancho, especially for Manchester United players. They are going to sell a whole lot of players. Let's see what happens in the national Uefa Nations League. It's going to be the semi-final, 8 p.m. sharp. It's going to be Germany versus Portugal. Let's see who's going to reach the finals. Okay, this is how we're going to end today's show. Tomorrow we'll come back and talk about today's game in the Nations League finals. Then talk about, we'll give you more transfer updates happening everywhere around the world. Okay, finally on our YouTube channel, remember guys, we are live on YouTube and Vote FM Sports. And like Letus will be finally saying, Arsenal fans are even crying if Arsenal comes second next season. The truth is that Arsenal will not end second next season. Arsenal will finish at 4th position next season.
Okay. That was a spoiler.
Okay, let's see.
A third might be okay, but
That's a
fourth.
spoiler.
Let's see what happens with them next season. Tomorrow we'll come back and talk more football tomorrow. My name is Godwin. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.
104.3 FM. Your music makes the voyage.
Once you do this one,
Vertical, yes.
you know, go not only your subscribers, new people no go join.
Once you do
This like this.
This vertical.
Not only your subscribers.
Horizontal.
okay, if you do straight, no more pause.
Yeah, people can
Because they are
find you.
scrolling on shorts.
So people can find. That's why you can see 30, 40. People can find you and stuff and watch.
You change it now.
And Madam say we should just do this. Even yesterday we had about 30.
Yes, today was just 8.
You're just 8.
With about 4 subscribers.
We were about 4 subscribers yesterday. Today,
11, 12.
and
12 was the highest we got today.
yes. So that's the thing about doing that vertical.
Hey.